What would it take for you to change your mind about everything?
What would it take for me to change my mind about everything? Are you married?
I'm not.
Are you close to your mom or your dad?
I am.
Yeah? Mom or dad or both?
Both.
Both, okay. What would it take to have you change your mind that your mom and dad are not real people?
Evidence?
Evidence? That they're not even real people?
Yes.
That they're not human beings?
Yes.
I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe I can convince you that your mom and dad are aliens. I don't believe I can give you any amount of evidence to prove to you that they're not real. Somebody comes up to me and says, what evidence can you give to me that God does not exist and that you're wrong? It's like saying, well, could I ever convince an individual that they're not married to their spouse? No, I can't. I like the fact that you're staying intellectually honest. You know, I applaud that. But I don't believe that is the case. And I think that we all see that. We all know that. And in fact, I think that when you go your way, it would be dishonest to actually tell yourself that, hey, my parents are not real. Oh, you can't change my mind. You know, somebody once said, hey, don't be so open-minded that your brain falls out, you know. There is a certain place where we draw a line in the sand and we close our mind to certain things. Our forefathers said we find these truths to be self-evident. There are certain things inside of our life where we say, hey, that's self-evident. It's self-evident that this happens, that this has taken place. I can't convince you that your parents are not real, no matter what evidence you give me, no matter how much you want to assert to that. So there is no amount of evidence. But more than that, the greatest source of authority on the subject has spoken. So anything less than his authority is usurping his authority and trying to say, he doesn't exist. Here's why. This is what happens. But thank you so much. Do you have a follow-up question, or is that good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have a follow-up
Yes, sir.
question. But do you think it's important to keep an open mind? Like, do you question your religion ever? Have you
okay.
studied other religions?
I studied other religions for a job. Are you open-minded to the idea that rape can be a beautiful thing?
Well, I mean, no, because, however, in old societies, rape has been an accepted thing.
Yeah. I'm not saying whether it's accepted. I'm saying if it's morally beautiful. Are you, Connor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are you open to the idea that rape can be a beautiful thing? Or are you closed-minded on that?
Well, I guess I'd like to say I'd have an open mind to it. However, as of right now, based on all the evidence I have, it'd be very hard for someone to convince me that it is a beautiful thing based on the current opinions I have on the subject.
You're open to the idea that rape might be morally a beautiful thing?
It would be an extreme stretch.
Yeah. Thank you.